Wow, that's a juicy. Look at that. That's like a 23.12%. That's a yield you're gonna get. So that's a pretty good. That's a lot of cash coming through, which is more passively. So today I'm bringing to you one of these one of these new ETFs. So we call them one stock ETFs, and today is a Tesla ETF. So I'm going to compare this to Tesla stock itself. We're going to look at the yield. We're going to look at the management and the way they do, and see if it's fit for you to invest your money in this this high yield ETF. So let's start introducing. Actually, just introduction of this type of ETF. Since last year, I think a year ago, they management companies, they start bringing this type of ETFs. They call one share ETFs. It's kind of strategy where they took one share versus having to bund all these stocks together. Now they just want one stocks, and then they create an ETF for it, and there's a different strategy. But this strategy that I'm talking, which we're interested here, is more of passive income, covered call ETF that will generate you income. So we'll see how much they pay income and everything like that, and we're gonna compare and see. You're gonna make your own judgment whether you're gonna invest in this ETF or you're going to invest in Tesla. So you see the benefit from that. By the way, this is the Mr. Money Mind channel. If it's your first time, just make sure you subscribe and like the video, share to someone who wants to generate this type of cash. So first of all, this is the company actually itself. It's called Purpose. Purpose is the investment company based out of Vancouver, Canada, and also they have, of course, their share brother or their main branch in Toronto. So it's Tesla or TSLA, Yield Share Purpose, right? Purpose is the name of the company itself. So overview of this share, the purpose of these funds to maximize yield from holding Tesla shares by using covered call strategy and moderate leverage. Any attractive monthly yield from covered call strategy, 50%. So they only do 50% of your money that you invest in. So it's not, they don't take the whole thing. And moderate leverage of 25% while staying invested in Tesla shares. So some of your money will be used to invest in the cover call strategy and do options, but most of the money that will be left ride with the share of Tesla, whatever it performs. So which is a pretty good strategy. I like that, because some of the other cover call ETF, of course, will take the whole 100% of your money being used for cover call, and that doesn't leave the room for your actually stock to grow. But at least here they have 50%, so it's a pretty good strategy. I like it. Participate in long-term growth opportunity of Tesla shares. So because you have 50% of your money is not used for covered call ETF, that means there's no option, where they're gonna have to liquidate the shares. So your money will grow from there. And the other benefit is stay protected from currency risk, because if you are from Canada and you want to buy Tesla share, you have to use US currency. But in this case, because this company is Canadian actually, so you use Canadian dollar with the yield, so you don't have to worry about the exchange rate, and you just buy this YTSL with Canadian currency, with Canadian dollar, benefit from tax efficient yield. And because your money is come from, different type of strategy where they're going to try to make it more, appealing or more good for taxation. You're going to have to talk to your accountant about that. But if you invest in this type of eligibility account, like tax deferred accounts, you don't have to worry about that. So who manages this fund? The company itself, as we say, is Purpose ETF or Purpose Investment. And these guys managed by Nicholas Merch, CFA, Portfolio Manager, and Niwan Bhatt, CFA, Portfolio Manager, Purpose Investment. So let's look here a little bit, details a little bit. You can see here distribution is about 12%, and management fee is about 0.4%, and asset under management right now is about 3 million, and NAV is about 15.95. is pretty much par to price of today. So if we look at the portfolio breakdown, equity underlying put options, 0. call option returns, it's 7. When you look at underlying equity, because here it's covered call option, so there's no put. Call option, of course, 7. Underlying equity, look at that, it's only 1 because it's only one share, it's only one stock, which is Tesla. And then you look at the short call expiring date, and then they have this 1 month minus 1 month is 100%, whatever. And these are all the strategy they use, or they call, and the timing. I don't think you have to worry too much about this, because this is more of technical of a background things that's going on between them. So you don't have to pay too much attention to this particular thing. What you have to pay attention is just yield, how much you get, and what they invest in, which is Tesla stock. When we look at performance, look at the performance now on this website, because on the website they say performance for this series cannot be displayed until 1 year after inception, which was December 19, 2022. So according to the Canadian law of course, the Commission of Exchange, in order for you to display the performance of your fund that you are, whether it's Vanguard, whether it's iShare, BlackRock, the fund has to mature to 1 year. So you have to give people, okay, this is 1 year performance. So right now, because it hasn't matured to 1 year yet, it's only been like, about a month today. So there's nothing, but we will go to a place where I'm going to show you the performance. So don't worry about it. Just stick with me here. Look at the dividend history, distribution, history. When they pay dividend, of course, X dividend was 23rd of December 23rd, and pay date was 9/1. So they've already paid the first time. And how much they pay was 31 cents. So it's pretty good. You can do your own calculation, how many shares you had, and if you were to invest it, that's a pretty good amount of money. And type, of course, is a regular. They pay on the regular dividend. If you want to look more deeper, you can go here to document, and they have documents for each month. This will go deep down to tell you how much tax, how much capital gain, how much whatever it is going to be on these in these documents right here. So let's compare. So you want to invest your money, and then you say, well, why don't you just invest in Tesla? You want to compare between Tesla stock and this stock, or ETF. So let's go, and we see here, as I told you, I promised you I will come and show you the performance of this stock. So, 52-week, it's 50, because you have to understand, Tesla right now is about 100. Tesla stock itself is about 127, which is USD. But when you come to here, it's only $15 Canadian, right? Because it's more of fractional type of shares, or fractional ETF, because it's the ETF shares that invest in Tesla. Anyways, the ticker symbol, of course, is TSLA, is traded at New York Exchange in Canada. Open price was $15.70. You can look at the volume, where it's about 20,000 volume of traded. So it's brand new, it doesn't have as much volume. So it's a pretty liquid, but it's not, it's a big liquid. But based on my experience, these type of ETF, they don't have any problem when it comes to liquidity. Look at the range was 1537 to 1607, right? So if we look at the performance, as I say, I'll show you the performance year to date, and we're gonna compare this performance to Tesla stock itself. So look at this. Year to date was 1384 to 1577. So if we look at the difference between this, you can do a calculation to that one, that will give us about 13%. That's 13% year to date. 14% about, I think I did notes on that. Let's see. I think, yeah, it's about 14%. So that's 14% performance this year. Let's look at the Tesla stock itself, how much it is. This is the Tesla stock itself. Year to date is about 17%. So based off that, we can say this stock actually has underperformed a little bit. But remember, you are getting yield here, and it's only 50% of your money actually invested in this, where 50% is also used for call to generate, option, or covered call options to generate that yield. And the yield is about 23%. So if we divide that one
by whatever it is, that's already 4%. So plus 3 point something percent plus your 8%, that will give a pretty much performance of Tesla. But remember, you're investing you're investing on this stock because you want the yield. That's the main purpose, right? You still gain some growth, but the main purpose for you is the yield, and we've seen the yield is about 23%. So there you have it. This is a brand new ETF. So if you want to invest your money and generate call and have exposure to Tesla stock, this is the best way, I believe, to invest your money in Tesla. So if you have any question, if you have any comment, leave below. Are you investing? Are you interested to invest in this ETF? Let us know. Thank you very much for watching. Till we meet again. Bye bye.